That's all it did. And we've obviously seen massive growth as that phone has become much more capable. It can do many different things. So I just want to take you through how our journey has been and the types of cool stuff that we can do now with Shazam. So let's get going. So don't bother reading it, I'll explain it. So we were founded in 2000. I think a lot of people don't think we're much younger, but 2000 we founded in London by 3 Stanford graduates. And the reason why we founded in London was at that time in the US it was all about .com, right? And Shazam started as a mobile product that was based on SMS. And at the time, Europe was really the hub of SMS, the hub of mobile. So London is our headquarters, and it still is our headquarters today. Things really changed, though, in 2007 and then 2008. 2007 when the first iPhone launched, and then in 2008 when the App Store launched. And we were very fortunate that, there we go, that when the App Store launched, we were included in the original ad. So check it out. Sound? There you go. So it's an ad with no sound. But yeah, so this was a real game changer for us. I think the day before, we had around 50 million global users, and then every time they showed this ad, our audience doubled and doubled and doubled. So we were incredibly fortunate to sort of ride this unbelievable wave of the App Store that we all know and love today. Now, going the wrong way again. So, how did it look? Now, I think everyone here remembers this Nokia phone, and how it used to work. You'd hold it up to a speaker, you'd text 2580, and you'd get the lyrics, and then you could buy a ringtone, right? I mean, that was not that long ago. I think most of us were probably doing this. Some of you probably not. But this is really how our product was, and you can see by the sort of the user experience and the actual result, it was pretty basic. And then you have a look at what we can do today. The smartphone has allowed us to be much richer in content and give really great personalized content. The challenge for us, and I think for any app developer or any app product, is growth. Okay, these are the top 10 apps. And most of these launched relatively early on. Obviously, the newcomer that's not in here is WhatsApp, which has really grown massively over the last couple of years. But getting the sort of scale and getting that sort of growth is something that's really, really difficult to do. I speak to lots of advertisers about how can we actually help them drive their app download. And you know, it really, really is a very difficult answer. And most of these brands that you see here today grew through word of mouth. They grew through people seeing what their friends were doing, what their family were doing. And all of these types of companies grew not so much from traditional marketing, but really by the word of mouth that's really powered huge numbers of downloads. Now, we last month reached our 500 millionth download. And you know, I joined Shazam almost a year ago now, and we've grown by at least 100 million in the last year. So this huge amount of growth is really, really starting to pick up. And I think if we look at everybody in the room here, I think 100% of us here would have a smartphone. Some of us may even have 2. And this is really what's driven huge numbers of things. Now, some of the other really interesting stuff is, I think a lot of people know Shazam as a music product. We drive roughly about 7% of the world's digital music through Shazam, which works out to be about $400 to $500 million worth of annual record sales.